What's going on, Vault Dwellers? Draco Invictus here with another Fallout 76 video, and today we're going to be talking about death from above. When the nukes fall, the aftermath, and how much fun it is. Let's get to it. Alright, Vault Dwellers, let us talk about Death from Above. It is a quest that you get when someone launches a nuke on your server. And that quest lasts all of 2 minutes. And basically it says, here's a zone, it's going to get hit, get out now. After the bomb hits, the quest completes. Then you have 2 hours to get in, get all the rare resources that you can, and get out. So, I want to give you guys a couple tips and tricks and talk about my experience just a little bit. I don't want this video to be too terribly long, but let me first start by saying get a hazmat suit, even a damaged one, and make sure that you have easy access to it. Obviously, you don't need to carry it around all the time with you, but make sure that you have quick access to some sort of radiation protection. Heck, if you got a set of power armor that's going to protect you as well as a hazmat suit, more power to you. I didn't have one, so I ended up using a hazmat suit that I found down in the ash heap. So let's talk about hazmat suits really quick. A damaged hazmat suit will give you 500 radiation resistance. A regular hazmat suit will give you 1,000 radiation resistance. So find a regular one. Maybe every 15-20 minutes I was popping a rat away and then healing back up because your bar slowly gains more and more radiation. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, make sure that you keep your weapons, or make sure that in those 2 minutes after you're out of the blast zone, if you were in the blast zone, make sure your weapons are repaired, your melee and your rifles and your pistols, because you're going to be doing a lot of shooting. You don't want to go in with a half-repaired weapon and have it break quickly, because then you're really stuck. Make sure you have a lot of ammunition. These enemies are very tough. The irradiated, scorched aren't really the ones that you want to be fighting. So I'm going to tell you that now. Get through them if they are an issue. Get through them and get to the irradiated glowing ones, wherever they are. Those are the ones that are going to be dropping the really rare loot. And also check all the plants as you're running around, because you're going to have rare flora as well that you're going to want to be collecting. So you've got 2 hours, get in, get out. Now let me just say that this was a ton of fun. I had a blast the entire time. Mark Jackson was yelling at me, and Loco 4-Pack, he's like, what are you guys doing in the middle of this Fallout zone? And we're like, we're gaining a crap ton of XP and picking up all this really rare stuff. And so he joined us. But the event lasts for 2 hours, the Fallout goes away, but we found that it seems like these irradiated glowing ones at least stick around. It was maybe 45 minutes after the Fallout went away and they were still around. So be well stocked. Make sure you have lots of ammo. I burned through all of my 45 ammo, most all of my 10mm ammo, and I had to repair my sniper rifle twice. So it's a lot of fun, it's crazy, but be prepared for it. Now, some of the things that you're going to get, or that you're going to want to get, is you're going to gather up resources that will allow you to create flux. And flux comes in a few different variations. Let's talk about those variations. And those variations are crimson, cobalt, violet, fluorescent, and yellow cake. We don't even know what you can make with all this flux. We don't have a complete idea. But we do know that flux is a known ingredient in making fusion cores. So, if you want to be making fusion cores, if you want to be doing any of the high level stuff in this game, you're going to want flux. And as you can see here on the screen, we are taking a look in my chemistry station under the nuked flora category, which is a new one, let me tell you. And you can see that I can make 3 different fluxes. And I imagine as you get the ingredients to make all of the varieties, that they will all show up on this list. So I can make stable cobalt flux, and I almost had enough materials for stable fluorescent and stable yellow cake. Notice it says stable, because right now you're dealing with raw stuff and it degrades quickly. So you don't want to waste a lot of time after you get through this event. Get it done and get the stuff into a stable state so that you can then use it whenever you want to. So as you can see, I mean, glowing mass, hardened mass, high radiation fluids, raw cobalt flux. And my last tip for you guys as I wrap up this video is make sure that there is a fast travel location near the edge of the blast radius. It may be a marker on the map, or you may want to move your camp. My suggestion is to set up a camp right outside the blast area that is going to give you some basic, you know, your workbenches, maybe a bed or something like that, and of course a stash box, so that you can have a very quick access, fast travel out, and then run back in again. Because if you become over-encumbered, you do not want to be over-encumbered when you're being chased by a bloated glowing one. Those guys are fast and they will tear you up really quickly. So be prepared and go have a lot of fun. It only lasts a couple hours that this special event happens, and it is very cool. I mean, it's like constant yellow haze. You can see in this video footage, daytime, nighttime, it doesn't matter outside of that zone. What the weather's like, what the time of day is. Because when you're in that zone, it's this yellow haze the entire time. And it's a very, very cool event. So go check it out. And if you know any more about these events or about the components that you can gather up, please leave that information down in the comment section below. Because again, this was my first experience with it. So I don't know all there is to know, but I did want to share what I did know with you guys. So if you know some more information, I would love if you would share that with all of my viewers. So leave those comments down below. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Click the bell notification icon so that you get notified the next time I post a video. I will be doing all kinds of Fallout 76 content, great content like this that I hope you guys are enjoying. And if you do enjoy this video, or you just like me, could you give a big press on that thumbs up? Let me know that I'm doing the right thing. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, Vault Dwellers, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day of my life. See ya!